Hey y'all, it's me, Cody, and Diamond. She just always happens to know when I'm about to record a podcast. Don't you? You just know. Yeah. Anyway, this is the Cody Knits podcast. It's episode 42. I am coming to you. Excuse me while I get situated here. I am coming to you from Minocqua, Wisconsin. You can probably tell by my accent that I'm not from here. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been here since August, and it's snowing today. This is the first snow of the season, and they're saying, the locals are saying this is a dusting of snow, and I beg to differ. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen some pictures and video clips. Over there, I am nurse underscore Cody, Codi. You can find me on YouTube, Cody Knits Podcast. There's a Ravelry group called the Cody Knits Podcast, and you can find me on Ravelry, my personal page as Cody Knits. Creative, huh? So I apologize for the lighting. Um, it's snowing, like I mentioned, and it's really beautiful. I'm looking out the window, and it's snowing off and on. Um, it's cold. It's like 20 degrees outside. Maybe not that cold. Hold on, I'll tell you. According to the iPhone. No, it is that cold. It's 23 degrees at the moment. Yeah. So, Diamond is doing fairly well with the snow. She doesn't freak out. At first she was like, "What is this?" And she doesn't like wearing her sweater. So I don't know, but yeah, she didn't have too much problem with the snow just yet. Even though it is a few inches deep now, and it comes up to her chest, so that's a lot of snow to me. Um, but yeah, anyway, it's really cool. Um, wow. So I don't have too much knitting to show you. Oh man, I forgot something I do want to show you. Um, I'll either run and get it or I'll just show you next time. But it has been quite the week for mail, and I just can't wait to show you everything. It's been wonderful. Um, I'm not going to tell you the names of people who sent this stuff, but I'm going to share it with you because I didn't ask them if I could. I'm not, they probably wouldn't mind, but just in case. And I am so grateful. Every package just melted my heart and means so much to me. Um, yeah, so let's get started with mail because I've had 4 things come in the mail. We'll start with this one. Just a card. Well, not just a card. It's a smaller package, but it's a card from my friend Kirby. Isn't that cute? Cute stationery. She wrote me a little note. And she went to Staff, I believe is what it's called. Yep, she went to Staff. And she thought of me and she bought me the cutest stitch markers. Unfortunately, one of them is broken, but that's okay. These are Harry Potter themed sheep, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to really tell you, but like this one, first of all, they're really cute. That's like Dobby sheep. See, they're sheep, but that's Mrs. Weasley knitting Raw in a shirt. I mean his sweater. This is the sorting hat. Oh my gosh. And you all know that I'm basically obsessed with Harry Potter. On I could be wrong, but I like to imagine that this is Hermione knitting her hat, but she's not knitting a hat, so it could be someone else, or it could just be a sheep knitting. Let me know what y'all think. Could be Hagrid, he knits, I think. Um, Dumbledore, they both knit. And then this was the one. See, it didn't break, but the little thingy came off of it. But so adorable. Thank you so much, Kirby. I love these, and I will definitely be putting them to good use. Yay! I love mail, especially up here. Just reminds me that someone's thinking of me. Next, last podcast I mentioned that I ran out of minis, and I still haven't ordered some. But one of my viewers was like, "Hey, I have minis that need a good home. Can I send them to you?" And I'm like, "Oh, wonderful!" So let me show you. Two beautifully packaged, and just a card. Came with a card. I love this. Every single day, do something that makes your heart sing. Isn't that cute? And inside she just says, "Thank you for giving my minis a good home." And I am happy to give your minis a good home. Obviously, I have a lot of work to do on my scrap yarn blanket. So, yeah. By the way, it is quite chilly, and I have that radiant heating, so the heating comes from the floors, and I haven't had to turn the heat on until today, because yesterday that it was like 50 degrees, and then it just got so cold so quickly overnight that I woke up and it was white outside with snow. So I had to turn it on today, and it's taken it some time to get things heated up. But anyway, so I'm wearing this hat. I don't remember the yarn, but it's like a hand spun. I don't think it's truly, I don't remember, but it's a bank card, and I've been wearing it to keep me warm. Also included some lovely tea. One of these smells amazing. It's this one, chai vanilla caramel. Ooh, I can't wait to taste that. Anyway, what's the yarn look like? What's the yarn? Look at this. These are not mini skeins. These are pretty big. That's going to be fun. Um, Blue and gray. These are cute socks, I bet. These are labeled. Spinning Webs 2 sock. Um, My Babs design, or Miss Babs design, and Wonderwool. So these are pretty like rainbow colors. The green tweedy color. This is yellow and gray colors. Oops. There's another. I think these are the same. Here's another. There's this one. Look at cute. The colors are a little bit darker than that. This see, this has probably got alpaca in it. This is pretty. I love this. This one, this is pretty pinky purpley color. These two. So that's that one. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I will definitely be putting these to good use in my scrappy yarn blanket. And the tea will also be put to good use. So I've been trying to be very careful on keeping these things together and not eating and enjoying the fruits of the package. And so I could show you guys. And I thought about waiting because I don't have a whole lot of knitting to show you, but I was like, you know what? You guys would be excited to see it. I'm excited to partake in the goodies and the yarn and all that. And so I figured I'd come in. And I actually do have two finished objects. But next is this box. It came all the way from Canada. Super excited about this too. You guys were so generous, but I gotta take a. Hey, I'm back. It's like an hour later, so it's dark outside. I have other lighting on, but I wanted to finish this anyway. I was speaking with my mentor from Georgia, and she's been super busy teaching and plus another job at the same place that she will be doing soon, but a whole lot of confusion, but that doesn't matter. I hadn't talked to her in so long, and I wanted to talk to her because she's really awesome, and I love her. But anyway, I was showing you my mail. This one is from Canada, and they sent me some treats. This one I've never had, coffee crisp. Sounds good. These I have had in a couple of adventures in Europe. So if you're in the United States and you don't know what Smarties are, if I tell you Smarties here in the U.S., you think of those little, they're like, they come in little round things about this size. They're little these little bitty round candies. They're kind of chalky candy. I don't know how to describe them. They're one of the type of candies I always hated getting when I went trick or treating. It's like cheap candy is what I always called it. So these are not like this. These are similar to our M&Ms, but much better. They're bigger, and these are much better, in my humble opinion. European chocolate is much better than American chocolate. Some more of those. This is another one I haven't tried. Oreo? I don't know what it is. Milk chocolate. I just know it's chocolate. I think it's just chocolate that has had like air. It has like little air bubbly things. See how that looks? Chocolate's always there. Kit Kat, we have these. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Coffee crisp again. I've never had this either. A Wonder Bar. Cadbury. I love Cadbury chocolate. In around Easter time here we have Cadbury eggs, and I absolutely love those. Another coffee crisp. Sent me a Grocery Girl tag button. And go my button monster. Stop, stop. Isn't that cute? Um, I've been wanting to try this for a long time. I was super excited. Organic cream of Earl Grey. Mm. It's David's tea. I cannot wait to have some of this. It's gonna be amazing. Um, yarn too. This one. This is Sweet Georgia, which is a Canadian yarn. 100% superwash merino wool, and its color is charcoal. Very beautiful, like a worsted weight. I have one other skein of Sweet Georgia that I bought somewhere, I can't remember, and it's orange. Then, this beautiful yarn. I've never tried it. Hat Trick, I've heard of it from River City Yarns. It's the official hockey yarn. The colorways for true hockey fans. Obviously, I am not a hockey fan because I don't know what team this represents. You guys might. I'm trying to see if it says. I just know that it's merino, Van HT. I don't know what that means. But I will tell you this is super soft. I absolutely love these colors. They're green, blue. This is a dark blue, like a navy almost. And it's got some lighter shades of blue, green. Oh, it's beautiful. And it has a stitch marker on it. Like a little bug, like a little ladybug or a man bug. I'm sure they're man bugs too. Once they get upset that we call them ladies. I'm being silly. Anyway, and last but not least, a project bag. It's like a rectangular shape or a box shape, I guess is what it is. I should say. Big Bang, the Big Bang superhero, Big Bang Theory. Isn't it cute? It zippers up. But these are good for socks, all kinds of stuff, hats, whatever. I love this handle on it. That's a clever thing. Easy to pick up and go. Very well made. Thank you so much for sending this. It's awesome. I just love it. It's like Christmas, and it's not Christmas yet, but it's almost Christmas, and I can't wait. I love Christmas. Probably know that from last year. Absolutely love Christmas. It just is a time. It can be a rough for some people, rough time of year. Sad, which I understand. But it's also a time of great things as well. People tend to be a little more generous. You know, caring. Think of family and spending time, taking that time to remind each other that you love one another. So I love Christmas. Plus, I love the decorations. I love the lights. I just love how everyone generally is super happy. So I have one more package to show you. This, when I got this, really made me cry. And you know who you are that sent this to me from the UK. It was beautiful. This was beautifully packaged. I mean, it was beautifully packaged, and I could feel the love that was put into this, and you'll see why shortly. And it just really overwhelmed me whenever I got this. I wasn't expecting it, and yeah, it was wonderful. Everything in it is absolutely beautiful, and it just melted my heart. And so this is just some of the paper that some of the things were wrapped up in. So I'll show you. Um, Everyone knows I love twining. Earl Grey tea. I got a whole box of that. This will be taken to my office along with some things I've never tried, but I really look forward to it. Earl Grey and lemon shortbread. So if you're in the UK, you probably are familiar with these things. Um, Delicately floured shortbread squares made by a family bakery in Dorset. So Earl Grey tea is believed to have been specially blended for Charles II Earl Grey to suit the water from the well at his ancestral home, Hawick Hall in Northumberland. This is really cool. I haven't opened these. It's been really hard, but these will be perfect for my afternoon tea and a little snack. And I really look forward to taking this to work on Monday. And then this rose petal and Chinese tea shortbread. You know what this reminds me, like in the UK, you guys have like tea and biscuits, or is that what you call it? Like you always have like or tea cakes and things like that. And this is just kind of what this reminds me of. And so this is, like I said, rose petal and Chinese tea shortbread. And it says roses are said to have been first cultivated in China over 5,000 years ago, and their petals have been used in Chinese tea for centuries. So I don't have any rose petal Chinese tea, but I'm sure this will be delicious nonetheless. And I have some more tea. I haven't tried this. The quintessential English tea. Love and tea, happy infusion. How cute is it? It's loose leaf. It says, and it includes build your own strength grilled tea bag. So that's cool. And there's a website, www.andtea.co.uk. This is deluxe breakfast tea. So, origin India, Sri Lanka, and that's it. I can't smell it, but I can't wait to try this either. Then there was this. How fun! So I've never used this wool. Wonder Soft merry-go-round double knitting. 100% acrylic, but it's soft. It's super soft. Of course, you guys know I don't care. Well, I can't say that completely because I'll use any wool, but like obviously, if I'm gonna choose between an acrylic and if I have two sitting in front of me and something that's like merino and silk, I'm gonna. But anyway, this is beautiful. This is gonna be something for me, obviously. Let me tell you, the color is rainbow, and it is. It reminds me of a rainbow, a pastel rainbow. So I can't wait to knit something, maybe a hat. Absolutely gorgeous. And super soft, really soft. Love it. But this isn't even. This is the real treasure is what I'm about to show you, and I'm gonna try not to cry. Um, I got a little satchel here. And it has a few stitch markers. Um, these were made by the sender. They're the cookie kind, so they're I guess they're progress keepers is a better, more accurate term. And then this is like a keychain for a you hook it on your bag, zip pull keychain, more like a keychain. Could be either. It has this big claw on key ring. It's a doggy. Oh, who doesn't love doggies? Cute. Absolutely love it. Then there's this. Oh my gosh. So one time in a podcast, I said, I wish I had a bookmark for every book I have. And I don't know if you can tell because it's kind of a mess back there with my ironing board and everything out, but I kind of have a lot of books. Sent me these bookmarks. How beautiful. This is an angel. And I need to know if you have an Etsy store or a place to buy things from, because I need to buy. I need to buy. I want to buy. Take my money. And this just tells me who, because it was kind of from a group of people. So this just tells me who made those. This is really cool. Book Band. They have a Facebook group, so go check it out. It's 100% handmade. Book Bands, the ultimate elasticated bookmark. Book bands wrap around the book with a beaded stripe on the outside of the book and a single strand of elastic band inside the book. You can even drop your book and the book band will stay in place. Book bands can be personalized with charms, names, or phrases and can be made in hundreds of different color combinations. Contact us at bookbands with a Z at hotmail.co.uk or find us on Facebook and Instagram. I highly recommend that you go check these out. I'm going to leave that there so you can write it down. bookbandz at hotmail.co.uk. But this one is one that's got a yarn skein. It's all different beads, and they're beautiful. They're green. I like green. They match. And then some more bookmarks. So many bookmarks, and all of these were wrapped up so beautifully in the tissue paper. This one. This one. Look how intricate that is. I don't know how they made them. I just am amazed. Because it's so intricate. Look at that work. I know they're handmade, and that's, oh, I love it. Another one. It's a yarny one. Cute. It's orange. I like orange. And then this one I want to show you last. Had a beautiful card I'm not going to show you the inside, but absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. And another thing that included, which is really cool. This is on, there's 2 sheets of this. It's on cardstock, but it's like the color your own. How fun! Different designs. And I think the person like hand does this, which is, that blows my mind. I love this. And then this, I have been keeping it in this box, but because it's so precious, but I wanted to show it to you before, but I'm gonna be wearing it like every day. Blue wreath, and she says she makes these too. So if you would like to let us know how to purchase these online, if it's possible or whatnot, please let us know or let me know. What's this? And that's it's a blue wreath, and it's a bracelet. And I adore this. Like, this really made me cry. And it says rock pool. I'll let you see. Leopard skin jasper, and amethyst, snowflake, obsidian, hematite, blue goldstone, and fluorite. And for visualization, peace and balance, truth, ambition, and drive and calm. Now this is the perfect bracelet to be wearing, I think. Not only is it beautiful, but the meaning in the stones is just beautiful. It's perfect. I love it. Thank you so much. It's I'm very overwhelmed and very grateful, and I don't know how to repay you. It means a lot. It still blows my mind that there's people who sit here and listen to me talk about really nothing, knitting, and just life, and it's just really cool to me and means a lot. And I'm so thankful to every one of you, not just the ones of you who send me gifts, even though I really appreciate them. It just means a lot, and I absolutely adore it. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. You know, it's like we live in a world these days where it just seems like there's so much hate and animosity and negativity in the world, and then you get things like this and all these wonderful things, and you go and you just you meet all these people online that you don't even know from across the world, and there's so much love and caring and generosity, and it just blows my mind. And it's good. It reminds me that there is so many good people in the world. Um, Unfortunately, the negative and horrible people are the ones that get the most attention. But there is a lot of good going on in the world. We just don't always see it. And this reminds me of that. It's, that's important, and it means a lot to me, and it's so good for me to see it. It really warms my heart. It's snowing again. So, for a little bit of knitting, I do have a couple of finished objects. So, last weekend, I tried to So one of the nurses I work with, she hosted a knit night, and I was going to try to teach them how to knit. They all pretty much either knit or crochet, mostly crochet. Crochet is, I don't ever put down crochet because it can't be replicated. You can get a machine to do this. You can't get a machine that crochets. Um, so but they wanted to know. They all know that I knit and stuff. So, I thought teaching them how to make a dishcloth. Well, we had pizza and wine, and it was fun, and we didn't get a whole lot of knitting done. But I did finish a little dishcloth. I did so whenever I started here, and I would do a yarn over for the increase. But then when it was time to decrease, um, I didn't really get how I couldn't, for whatever reason, figure out what I needed to do to get these yarn over to be the same on this side. So I didn't want to rip it out and start over, so I just finished it. And who cares? It's a washcloth. But it's cute. I love these colors. They remind me of Easter, actually. But it is Lily Sugar and Cream stripes. This is made in Canada from 100% USA cotton. Cheers to Canada. And the color is violet stripe. So that was really fun. The the big thing that I finished, which I'm super excited about, but I'm so glad it's done. But I still got to do one more exactly like it. Is the Gramps cardigan. This is by Tin Can Knit. Oops, see if I can. And you're probably saying it's not finished. There's no buttons, and there's a reason for that. But it has its pockets, little elbow pads. They're cute. A lot of detail for these kind of things. I learned a lot. I'd never picked up stitches to knit on a pocket that way, and it was good learning. Let me show you what I do with them. So the lady who requested these, she's gonna sew on the buttons because I didn't want to ruin it because I cannot sew very well, especially by hand. But these are the buttons. They'd be really cute. I think so. This is adorable. I would definitely recommend the pattern. I don't know if I would do it if it's your first sweater. She has other sweater patterns or cardigan patterns, I think, that are a little less challenging. The difficulty here was picking up the stitches for the button band and the collar, and then picking up stitches to put on the pockets and then sewing these on. But otherwise, it wasn't that bad. It still needs to be washed and blocked. That's why it's not all laying the best, but that's it. Really cute. I know she'll be excited to see this completed. And I got to do one more, and I'm really I'm pretty sure the second one is going to look much better than the first one because when you already know what you're doing. I put off for about a week picking up those stitches to do the pockets because I was intimidated because I was like, oh, I got to sit down and think, and I just didn't want to do it, but I did it today. I finished it today. So I still am working on the Felici candy jar socks for my Aunt Carol Christmas. Haven't done any extra knitting on those or my Minocqua autumn socks, the orange ones that are the cobblestone pattern from Nina Phillips Beyond Vanilla Sock Patterns. And I have not done anything on the Messalina. I haven't even taped up the yarn yet. I've just been working on that, and I started something new, which I never thought I would do. But I was at Walmart, and these were on sale for like 50 cents, so I figured, hey, I'll try. And I'm really not good at it, but yep, doing some cross stitching. The back looks terrible. But yeah, I don't really know really what I'm doing. I just kind of doing my best. I don't know if starting with black fabric was the best idea or not, but it was a little kit, and it has it's gonna say this life is a great adventure. I just thought it was cute, and so yeah, I watched a thing on how to do a cross stitch, and then there's back stitches, and that's all I've done so far. I think there's some kind of something else you got to do, but and I'm not even sure if I'm doing it right, to be honest. But at least I can tell that it's spelling out a word. um, so that's good. But yeah, so that's been kind of fun. Just something a little different. So I spent a pretty good bit of time doing that. I also bought these two. I don't know. I haven't started them yet, but Love You to the Moon and Back. And this one's big. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one for a while. It looks a lot more complicated. But it says love you always. Love you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will. And I thought that was adorable. So I got it. And like I said, I don't even know um, if I can do that. So I started with something that I thought was a little bit easier. And then you work your way up. If anybody has any tips, suggestions, comments about um, cross stitching, let me know. Happy to, yeah. So that's about it I have for this episode. Sorry it was kind of chopped up and the lighting changed there, but I wanted to get it done. It's only 4 o'clock and it's dark outside. So, yeah, sorry about that. But, so, one last thing before I go is the podcaster nomination for a special gift slash giveaway prize for yourself. It's still going on. I've gotten a pretty good number of entries so far. Please keep that going. It'll probably go through the end of November. Oops. I'll probably try to send off the prize sometime in December, the beginning of December, hopefully, so that hopefully they'll get it before Christmas. Um, so please go over if you don't know what I'm talking about. I've had over 600 subscribers, which is so blows my mind. Um, so as a thank you, I want to do a giveaway to you guys, and the way that you can win is or enter to be a part of the giveaway for you to win a prize is going and nominating another podcaster that you enjoy watching for a prize, because I really want to give back to someone, and I'm going to send them yarn and a bunch of fun things like that. Your prize will be some yarn and some fun things like that. Carrot cake probably, and such. So go over to the Ravelry group and nominate who you would like. You think which podcast you think is deserving to win something special. I'm gonna try to do it as a surprise. So get their address. For example, have their address from someone else who might know it. Hopefully that can work out. If not, it's okay too. But anyway, I'm blabbering. I need to take Diamond out, and like I said, it's dark, so um, and it's snowing, so I want to go let her out again before the snow gets too deep again and it gets too cold. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're all doing wonderful. I hope you're staying warm if it's cold. Um, you guys are just awesome, special to me. Thank you. And again, like I said, I love you. And remember, one stitch at a time. See you next time.